Hi, Lauren Hughes here, coming to you from Hawaii. Let's do a part 3 of why I'm leaving Keller Williams and joining eXp. I went on a little bit of a diatribe earlier about the franchise agreements within Keller Williams and how we don't have that at eXp. And so there's not going to be as much internal bickering back and forth that I noticed. And I for one, I got stuck in the middle of some pretty bitter, I would say bitter, franchise agreements and territory turf wars, if you will. But the thing is, I don't know what was going on behind the scenes. I just know that I couldn't break through them. So one of the reasons why I'm leaving Keller Williams is because of the freedom of a statewide brokerage. We have a statewide license. Why on earth am I at a place that has turf wars? Especially because my sphere is now on their secondary or tertiary homes. A lot of them start out in Boulder County, or now they're going to Denver. And then they're also buying their mountain vacation homes or some island properties. So I wanted to be able to support my client's best interest, my client's database, as well as my own with expanding my real estate empire, which will be growing to around $10 million over the next 7 to 10 years, or that's what it's on track to be. Part of that is differentiating a little bit with some island short-term rentals. Anyway, part of my expansion plan deals with going to the mountains. I'm located in Boulder County, and at Keller Williams I was not able to expand over to Breckenridge, which I think will be like a primary home for me once my children are out of school. So, and I wasn't able to do like live in Boulder and Breckenridge, have like kind of a dual citizenship in the same state, about an hour and a half away, less traffic. I wasn't able to do that with Keller Williams, and so that got me really thinking about the whole model with Keller Williams and some of the issues I was running into as like a little, like, I'm just a realtor. I don't own any of the franchises. I don't own anything. And so as a realtor, it didn't make much sense for me to stay with Keller Williams, or I was getting a lot of pushback where it was just quite honestly unnecessary. So eXp solved all of those issues because it's a statewide license. They don't have these franchise territory things. You work where you're comfortable and where you work with your clients. Mine happened to be Boulder, and I'm headed over to Summit County. I don't do much like in the springs. Like, I have no business going down there. I have referral partners, and so I refer those off, or the Western Slope. It's just how the business model worked. And it just seemed like Keller Williams was putting up a lot of, I would say, old school barriers that, with the internet and how everything's changing, it just didn't make any sense anymore. So that's my other thing, is the franchise BS was just ridiculous. And I believe my office, it was really strong in my brokerage. A lot of offices are not like that. I just happened to pick one where the tensions were flaring. It almost had between 400 and 500 realtors. The cattiness was, I made a mistake picking that brokerage, and I think my time would have been spent a lot better if I had gone to a smaller brokerage where I know agents that absolutely love it and had a great time. But a lot of agents don't have an aggressive investment plan to create a $10 million portfolio. That's where my head's at, and I have to protect that, and I have to protect it at all steps of the way. So that's another reason why I've gone to eXp. I'm going to continue these videos for the next few weeks, and then I'm also going to talk about entering into eXp and trying to figure out, figuring out a new brokerage, new game, new rules, even though it's all the same. Zillow's kind of changing everything, and I'm even going to talk a lot about Zillow, because the thing is, I don't hate Zillow. I think Zillow's ruthless, and I think they're soulless. Doesn't mean I dislike them. It just means they're a ruthless tech Silicon Valley business model, and we all know what that playbook is. Yep. You can fight it or you can die. Like, it's, sorry if that's a little aggressive. It's just, I think they have a brilliant business model. I don't think it's nice, but I think, well, you need to adapt. And I think the real estate industry is adapting right now, and there's a lot of people going kicking and screaming. I'm personally sailing on over to eXp.